Hi, I am Freya. Of course, this is not my real name, and I'm not going to use the real name for places or people I will be mentioning in the next episodes. It's about extreme bullying. This is the term I have come up for what I'm going to disclose during these recordings. Um, and the reason is it is a sort of extension of bullying. I need to mention that I'm not a psychologist and I'm not a criminologist, at least not formally, because I think the events of the last over 4 years have given me quite a practical insight into what this kind of situations could mean and how they are created and how we have to protect ourselves and each other from it. If we recognize the signs actually, then we are good. So, why documenting them in this way? The reason is I'm a little bit concerned about my own safety. It might not be justified, but in case it should be, I would like my voice out there already because this can help people to understand what has been happening and probably they could relate, hopefully not, with something that's happening to them or people they know. But definitely, I hope not. Anyways, I have also an ambition in doing so. My ambition is to somehow make people think that they don't have to just believe and act based on what somebody tells them, especially if they're going to take action based on what they have heard and what the other people have said. It's really very, very much important to avoid being played because this is not only bad for a person themselves, but also for the other people surrounded uh, by them and also the target. Um, in this case, I am the target myself. I am a target, but definitely not a victim. I am capable of thinking. I am capable of analyzing. They might not be all correct because I don't have all the information, but it's going to be helpful at some point. Uh, about 6 years ago, something weird started to happen at work. I didn't know what bullying was, honestly, and I was very much confused when I started uh, to be more around HR department than my colleagues and at my workplace. Um, Disciplinary actions after another one after the other, and all dismissed, of course, because there were no foundation for organizing any of those. Um, I came across tons of articles on bullying because I just went to search for what was happening, and also I wanted to document the situation and understand what are my rights and what are not. And unexpectedly, I saw there were reports from all over the world about bullying. Um, it was really disappointing. I didn't expect to find many situations like that, and I hope people were wiser than having creating those kind of situation. Anyways, now of course I know what bullying means, unfortunately. So I created a page uh, on Facebook. I'm not going to mention it right now because my whole intention is to uh, put the word out anonymously. So anyways, that page was also about bullying. And when I started that page, um, I started to have serious problems with extreme bullying. What I posted on that page was nothing in reference to me because it was very difficult for myself to come across really useful articles. I decided that I'm going to share those articles with other people who might as well be in the same situation. So what I did was copy pasting the articles I would find interesting and relevant, but I included also the link so everybody would have the possibility to follow the link and see for themselves what was in that website, and maybe also another part of the website would be interesting to them. Um, so as I said, after I launched that page, uh, again, I never mentioned anything about my own situation. Uh, I started to have the situation extreme bullying. Um, I'm going to provide as much information as I can to describe it, what this extreme bullying is. Um, Extreme bullies have interesting strategy. Why they do what they do, because they are not really uh, big groups, but they have a mind which allows them to think in a bad way. So what they do, they trigger people's, quite normal people's vulnerable side. They spread gossip, uh, engineer it so in details to make it totally believable. Um, the trap is set. Some people fall right into it because they have heard it from somebody they know, so the gossip should be actually true. Once a priest I consulted about this was laughing and told me, "Oh, people love gossips." Well, anyways, um, the good part is that those who do not fall, uh, they offer their support. But how? By small gestures and some protection, some level of protection, of course, minor, but not too much, to avoid being isolated or targeted themselves, which is totally understandable. Um, uh, but I have to say that I wished I could get clear support, but I think our society is not made on that, and people are far too connected to each other, and they are not really happy to take individual steps most of the time, anyways. So, what these people and other people don't know is that practically the whole scam is very carefully planned by specialized gangs. And They just think it's people, and quite normally, people talk and people um, take actions, and people like something or do not like something else. But it's not that. It's all manipulation. I'm going to continue in the next one because I'm thinking not to take each recording very long. It would be quite boring, I guess. I hope not. Talk to you soon.